Okay students, we'll start new chapter friction. We have learnt about the various types of forces in the chapter 4. We also learned about the force of friction, which plays an important role in daily life. Let us learn in detail about this force in this chapter. Force of friction at its types. Activity 1. Identifying force acting on a body and effect of frictional force. Gently push a book on horizontal floor. What do you observe? You may observe that the book acquires a certain speed in the direction of push. Yes. However, the speed of the book gradually decreases and after some time it will stop. Why does the book stop after covering some distance? Is the book moving with uniform speed? Why does the speed of the book change gradually? You know that the book is non-uniform motion with respect to the floor. In the first chapter, we studied that non-uniform motion of a body takes place only when the net force acts on it. Yes, how many forces are acting on the book? It is pushed down on the floor, gravitational force, an opposite force, and two forces are acting. Let us examine the forces acting on the book. Two forces act on the book in vertical direction. See, gravitational force is acting, some net force is acting. Here it is moving in this direction, opposite direction. Weight of the book or gravitational force, normal force. As there is no change in the motion of a book along the vertical direction, the net force acting on a book in the vertical direction is 0. That is W minus N is equal to 0, W is equal to N. Gravitational force is equal to normal force. In the horizontal direction, the speed of the book is changing continuously. Its speed is decreasing gradually in the horizontal direction. That is, the book has acceleration opposite to direction of motion. What are the forces acting on the book in the horizontal direction? What is the net force acting in the horizontal direction? And the speed of the body moving in a straight line changes continuously. We can say that the body has acquired an acceleration. By close observation of this activity, we can understand that floor applied force on the book against its motion. Similarly, book also applies the same amount of force. Here it is clear that the floor is at rest. Hence the net force acts in the direction of force applied by the floor on the book. The force applied by the floor on the book is called frictional force or friction. The force which is applied on the floor is called what? Frictional force. Understanding the nature of friction and concept of static friction. Materials required: toy trolley, small wooden block, inextensible string, weight hanger, weights, pulley and table. We'll see the procedure. Take a small toy trolley and keep a small wooden block on it. Tie an inexhaustible string as the trolley and the pass it over a pulley, and the other end of the string is fixed to weight hanger. Take a small weight and keep it on weight hanger and observe the changes in the motion of the block and trolley. What happens to the position of the block kept on the trolley? Does it fall or move along with trolley? What changes occur in the motion of the trolley and block? You will notice that the trolley with block on it moves towards left with an acceleration. The block is at rest with respect to the surface of the trolley, but it is in motion with respect to the surface of table. Now keep on increasing the weight on the weight hanger. Observe the motion of both trolley and block. The surface of the trolley tries to keep the block at rest here with respect to surface. That the force of friction by surface of the trolley acts on the block in the direction of motion. At the same time, the block also applies a force on the trolley opposite direction and tries to move towards right. Okay. We can increase the trolley's acceleration by increasing the weight on the hanger. If we increase the acceleration of the trolley gradually at certain limiting acceleration or limiting weight, the block comes into motion in reverse direction. This means that now there exists relative motion between the surface of the trolley and the block. If we go on increasing the weights, what will happen? The trolley moves in opposite direction. Okay. From the above activities, we may define friction as follows. The force which opposes the relative motion of two surfaces of bodies in contact is called frictional force. The forces which opposes the relative motion of any two surfaces of a body in contact is called what? Frictional force. So tomorrow your homework is define force and friction. Define force and friction. Okay students, thank you.